Hi, good morning. My name's Jason Johansson. I'm the homicide lieutenant with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. I'm here to brief you on a homicide investigation we're currently conducting at the 4900 block of Lana Drive. This is located in the area of Lana and Nellis near the intersection of Harmon and Nellis, and it's within our Southeast Area Command. Earlier last night at approximately 3:02 a.m., officers from the Southeast Area Command responded to a report of an auto pedestrian accident that was reported right here on Nellis, right outside the intersection of Lana Drive, again, which is right near the intersection of Harmon. As officers responded here on scene, they located a male in the roadway, and that male was clearly suffering from injuries that was related to being struck by a vehicle. Officers also noticed that he had a stab wound. Officers that he was treated here initially on scene. Once medical arrived on scene, unfortunately, they pronounced him deceased. As officers were doing their preliminary investigation, they noticed that there was a blood trail that led from the area of the crime scene over to Lana Drive and over to a residence again at the 4900 block of Lana Drive. They learned that through interviews with several of the neighbors over on Lana Drive that there was an altercation that occurred between our victim and another, possibly a black female on Lana Drive, and as a result, afterwards, we believe he was stabbed, and that's where he ended up in the middle of the roadway after being stabbed. Our homicide team has responded. We've taken over this investigation, and we'll be out here for the next few hours as we continue to conduct our investigation. Again, the preliminary details that we have right now is that prior to the auto pedestrian accident being reported to the Metro, that our victim and possibly a black female were involved in an altercation on Lana Drive at a residence there at the 4900 block of Lana Drive. During that altercation, we believe our victim was stabbed. After being stabbed, we believe our victim went east on Lana Drive, where eventually he ended up in the middle of Nellis. As he's in the middle of Nellis, possibly we haven't determined yet, was he standing or was he kneeling or laying down. But as he was on Nellis Boulevard, what we believe is an orange Dodge Challenger was going southbound on Nellis and struck our victim. That Dodge Charger then made a right turn on Harmon, where they pulled over the side of the road, and they sustained damage to the front bumper of that vehicle. And the driver of that vehicle exited the vehicle, removed the bumper of the vehicle, and left at the scene, and then made a U-turn and left back northbound on Nellis. Right now, currently, we are trying to identify that vehicle. Again, it's going to be possibly a flat orange, burnt orange Dodge Challenger, unknown year, unknown plate. It's going to be missing its entire front bumper and front clip where the headlights go. If anybody has any information related to that vehicle, please, any assistance you can provide on that. Additionally, we're trying to identify who the female is that was involved in the altercation with our victim. Any information at all from anyone, please reach out to the LVMPD homicide section or reach out through Crime Stoppers in Nevada if you wish to remain anonymous. With that, I'll take any additional questions you may have.
Do you know anything about the relationship between the victim and the suspect?
No, right now we don't have an identified relationship between victim and suspect. Our victim's currently not identified at this point in time. I think once we start learning the relationship of who he is and identifying, we'll be able to identify the other parties involved. All right, thank you everyone. I appreciate your time.